magic number.
What does it all mean?
Time is a factor, so it's time to count. Count not the negative actions of one. Speakers of soul say it's time to shout. Three forms the soul to a positive sum. They try to subtract it.
Hi, everybody. It's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show. And now, Braden Montgomery. That one fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Trout pulls it down, and there's one down. Here's Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swings through that one for strike one. And you play behind guys, and they love having your
like
speed out there
72,
defensively.
73.
One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy
T-shirt,
having
pants,
those elite
kind of
defenders behind
vibe.
them. Crow Armstrong pulls it down, and there's two gone.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
And first offering is fouled off. McMahon makes the play, and that is that. And we're back. And today's starter, Max Scherzer.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
We go to the bottom of the first. Mookie Betts will get us started. And a foul ball. On the ground at first, Clark. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Juan Soto. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. He swings and fouls one off. ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 out, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K. And now batting, Mike Trout. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him, Ted Simmons. On the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. Arrieta, a 6'4" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Puts it away for the out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Out to short. Bats up with it. No play. That's an infield single. So man aboard. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Ryan Reynolds swings through it for strike 1. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. That's out number 3. Bottom of the second. There's Ryan McMahon now. Max Scherzer back to work. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Next offering is fouled back. That's ripped to right down the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Now it's the second baseman. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next offering is fouled back. Scherzer gets the punch out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. And the batter now, Jose Bautista, hauls it in for the out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Jason Varitek, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
2 outs. And there's a foul ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner takes off for third. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering way off the plate. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Digging in, number 94. Arrieta back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
On the ground right side, steps on first for the out. So the lineup flips over. Now here is Braden Montgomery. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him. 2 down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Fly to center his first time. That one ripped. And that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Max Scherzer goes to work. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Junior in position. And there's one away.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was.
Now the left fielder, Tim Raines. And that's through there for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one down. Seager stands in now. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a foul straight back. One out, bases empty. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0. One out, bases empty. And now the right fielder, J.D. Martinez. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle, Lindor. And Martinez is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
In the air, out towards left center. Lindor tracks it down for the out. Back here in Pittsburgh, and today's starter, Andrew Painter.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first, and the play, Brayton Montgomery. Right through there for a strike. left fielder, Cameron Meisner. And that misses. And we're underway here this afternoon. Just missed.
Inside ball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Trey Turner at the plate.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. Makes the grab, one down. So digging in, Marcelo Meyer. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Yamamoto measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Japan. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike one. That's inside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone the throw walks in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
And there's 2 away.
Should we take that little part with the...
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
It's going to be so hard to move that. I'm not going to be able to walk anywhere.
Just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Oh, you don't want the bottom?
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That misses. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one misses. Now 3-1.
What? You're doing
Fall foul.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one hit to first. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third. So it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Here's Gleyber Torres. Check swing, called strike. Check swing went around, and the count is 0-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner holds up at third, base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Just missed. He was late there, strike one.
They'll just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2. And a curve is down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looked in. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Braden Montgomery. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. That one hammered center field. Cruz has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Now a fly ball to right center. Conine sizing this one up. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Hit in the air right field, and they went way back there, and that is way gone. He circles the bases, and we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Simmons. Pitch is in the dirt, ball one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Top of the second, and the batter now, Dylan Cruz. Singing you got. I appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Out to short, Lindor. Not in time, an infield knock to start the inning. Stepping in, Jaysdad20.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Cameron Meisner. Just missed.
1-0.
And now 2-0.
Ball 2.
The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now it's even up. No outs, runners at first and second. And that just misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Hit the air, left field. Reynolds gets under it. Balls it in, and there's one away. Here's Trey Turner.
Let's see what kind of stickers we can put on here. Oh, I'm definitely doing these sunglasses right here. Oh, DJ Khaled has an instrument.
First offering, and it just misses. Tied up here in the early going. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
So 2 down now, and here is Marcelo Meyer. The shortstop takes the ball. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1
First
strike.
and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Drops into the glove, and that's ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Ellie De La Cruz. Messina back to work. Swing and a miss. Going along.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strike.
Ellie falls victim to the K. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Meisner Buckner flying after this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
Strawberries. Blueberries.
One out, base is empty.
Cucumbers, especially with a little salt on them. Oh, we're done for today.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now the first baseman, Tony Clark.
Join us another time for more activities.
And he chases
Josh,
a
what up?
0-1.
Hey everyone, it's me, Gabby, and welcome to my awesome dollhouse.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Oh, look at this pretty tree. We're gonna see what surprise we are gonna open up. Let's press the pink button.
Make it 4 strikeouts.
This surprise box.
And we're back.
Just in
Out
this
of the third
fader.
inning. Here's the second baseman.
Hey, I did just get off the phone, but I gotta take a shit. But I'm here though. Hold on, let me use it.
Oh, but I'll probably be gone because I only got this game.
You
We
about to
about
go?
to go to the LA shoot today.
He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch
You
count.
got any new
He's gonna
cards?
need to
Good.
get-
Nah, you just been going all
Oh, now
weekend.
this one's
I
blasted
bought
deep
Griffey because
to
he
left.
got so cheap, and I was like, fuck it.
A massive home run.
and I had the stubs, and that's the card I really wanted. So, but they dropped so many new programs.
Yeah, bro. That's what I was in
It
here.
is
I was in
interesting
here.
though when you consider
I finished
the way the
everything. I
game
just
is
got.
run
I
now,
just
doesn't
got
even
the
matter
egg
that
hunt
much
left.
if
I
your
finished
starter
Jackie. I
doesn't
got
go
the
that
Jackie
deep because
Robinson
teams are
card.
really aggressively building
So I'm in
bullpen.
here, this egg hunt shit.
Yeah, I got
that's
that
pretty much-
Suitor closer pitcher.
First offering misses, and it's 3
I did him.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
I haven't
solid.
touched none of those. I haven't touched none of those players.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, they
Strike
dropped
one.
April spotlights too.
Yeah, there hasn't been. I want that Hunter Green card in the Easter thing. There's a couple cards I want, but
That pitch gets the inside.
like the Jackie Robertson, I didn't do because I don't like. He wouldn't even start for me. You feel me? I'm like,
He plays left field for me. He's pretty solid. He's pretty solid.
yeah, but I bought that Brian Reynolds card, so he wouldn't touch the field.
I got Jose for me. So, you know, yeah, nah. My team's we're pretty crazy.
I just switched my hitting to strike zone 3. I seen like niggas on TikTok using it, and I tried it. Look, you like it?
Back outside.
He's over here studying the game and shit.
I'll just try a new thing because you see like the whole, you know, you get more view.
So now 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field.
For me, I'll check him out. But I definitely, damn, so he went up. This nigga almost 500. What the fuck?
So I'm saying you pull Shohei, man. You can get any card you want in the game.
Did this nigga go up? I'm kind of lost.
Ball one there.
Damn. This nigga went up because he wasn't even this much. He went up. How is this nigga card being more expensive as time?
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1.
Damn, I got to shit though, but shit, alright, bro.
Alright.
His bullshit. I catch you, nigga. I catch you on
He's there. He's got it.
another day.
And it's 2 down.
Alright.
Alright, brother. Have a good weekend,
Dylan
Yeah,
Cruz
you too.
now at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. This is off the inside, and that's ball 1. In the air to left center. Reynolds on the run. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this. Bottom of the inning, Brian Reynolds here. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Now it's the second baseman.
Oh, missed it.
0-1.
one is absolutely belted. Cruz makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. So the batting order turns over. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Braden Montgomery. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And it skips into dirt. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. Keeps the inning alive, and now Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And that is out of play. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
They get the start of the 4th. Here's the catcher, Jaysdad20. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So the lineup flips over. Cameron Meisner will hit next. Line drive. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's 4-1. And now the new pitcher in the game, Felix Bautista. He has a great slider with tons of movement. In the air, left field. Reynolds trying to get there. Snags it for the 2nd out. And next will be the cleanup hitter. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of... Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. Strike 1. Tucker, 28 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Throw on to Freeman, and Tucker is retired. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Hit weakly on the ground. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings through that, and welcome back to the ballpark. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
In there at the knees, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back there. And it hits the fence. The throw into second. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Griffey gets under it. And it's caught for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Konai in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Pitch misses, and now 2-0. One out and a runner at second. That one ripped right center field. And it's into the gap. Freddie across the score, and they lead by 4.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Cruz leads off first with 1 away. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. They got it for out number 2. Here's the left fielder, Cameron Meisner. Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Trey Turner with a chance now. That's a strike. And that one fouled off. And ring him up, says. Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And he grounds one back up the middle. Tosses to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. That one ripped, but foul.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Yeah, there's the strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Freeman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Foul ball.
1 out and a runner at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering upstairs. fastball is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Line to left, and it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Konai now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Coming home. He will score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Squeezes it. Back here in Pittsburgh, now it's going to be number 94. Messina back to work. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning. So up next, Braden Montgomery.
Huh?
On the ground, a short could be 2.
This is almost over.
Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now it's Frankie Lindor. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So, man aboard. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and Tucker. This one is an exact. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now the left fielder, Cameron Heisman. Smoke to right center, and this one's got to go out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 9-1. 1 down. Trey Turner now. Line drive. And that's a base hit. So a man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch.
Turner runs. Pitch misses inside. Throw there. Safe. And that's a little bit high.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. To the right side, and that one handled. Fires over to first. That's it out. Here's the second baseman. High fly ball out into left center field. And that is that. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Ted Simmons. First pitch misses.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And they'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Varitek gathers, throws the first, in time to get him. One away on the strikeout. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's a little high.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one you tip your cap.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Base stack center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty delivers.
Okay, mama.
Swinging. Well done behind the dish. And now Tony Clark.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run across.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. That is. And welcome back to the ballpark. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
That just misses. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missing inside. And Freddie takes the K. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swing and a hard hit ball. Fair ball down the first baseline. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the
Chloe,
eighth.
get down! Chloe, get down!
Conine in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-2 to count. Out to center. Junior racing over to make the catch. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Braden Montgomery. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Inside, almost got him. There's a swing and a drive. And brings it in at the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Stays alive. On the ground, right side.
I hope that is.
Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
On the ground. Nice grab to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. Back here in Pittsburgh, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. Handles, throws to first, and a quick out number 1. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jason Varitek. Just off the inside edge. And strike 1 to the catcher.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. Cameron. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Devin Williams.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Late on that fastball.
0-2.
That was just missing inside, and it's 1-2. And downstairs.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Right through there, got him. 2 away. Here's Turner now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck.
I was showered last 3 outs.
Reynolds makes the catch.
I don't know what that means.
It's
We
almost
head to
over.
the bottom
3
of the
outs.
9th. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Strong, back to work.
Oh my God.
Swing and a
2
ball
outs
hit
left.
out towards left center field. Meyer settles under it and makes the catch. 1 down. Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. And they're down to their last out. Ryan Reynolds getting ready to hit.
Wow, a pizza making machine.
And first offering is fouled off.
Leo wants a chocolate base.
Fair ball. Ripley around second. The throw in there safely.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
They want a strawberry
That
base.
misses the zone. 1-1. Runners on first and third. 2
Oh dear,
away.
they can't agree, can they?
Rips one to right. And foul ball.